Welcome to the latest episode of TAKTAK Toys with Film. A special thanks to all my viewers and subscribers. Take a minute, just sit right there and let me say thank you for keeping me on air. So today we're going to have a look at post-apocalyptic movie Love and Monsters on Netflix. So grab yourself a snack, sit down, make yourself comfortable, and let's talk about Love and Monsters on Netflix and a potential action figure line that could go with it. So, the movie Love and Monsters opens with an engaging narration by the protagonist named Joel, and how the world effectively ended, and humanity's sort of recovering in this process. The way the world ended was that humanity blasted rockets towards an asteroid headed for Earth, and the chemical fallout as a result of these rockets created mutated insects and sort of animals that came to the top of the food chain and wiped out most of humanity. So it's got an interesting start, an interesting premise. So from there on in, we're introduced to a group of survivors that Joel lives with. It's quite a cozy, make the best of it kind of scenario. Joel isn't the most useful of the group when it comes to dealing with monster threats at this point in the film. And we get a flashback sort of early on of Joel's love interest named Amy with himself before the apocalypse. And then you get a voiceover from Joel about how to survive in the monster-filled world, and we return to the present. Sort of early on at this point, Joel manages to connect with Amy via a CB radio set, and this leads to him sort of setting off on a quest or a mission to try and find Amy's camp of survivors against all the odds and whatever he encounters along the way. So now, obviously, so that's basically the film in a nutshell. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. I think as a score, I would say probably 4.5 out of 5 stars, and it's available on Netflix at the time of me recording this film, or this YouTube video, I should say, sorry. So yeah, let's talk an action figure line to go with Love and Monsters on Netflix. Okay, so an action figure line. So one thing that's notable is there's a lot of creatures and monsters in this film. And so I feel that probably a toy company that could really execute this well is McFarlane Toys, given his love to make creatures in previous sort of lines like Spawn, yeah, and sort of other, the previous lines from Movie Maniacs, things like that from the 90s. So I think he'd probably tackle this quite well. I think he'd have a great time sort of bringing some of the monsters into action figure form on the shelf. There are some human characters, namely Joel and Amy, and then a few other human survivors. And the human characters have quite a lot of the look and feel of sort of The Walking Dead. You'll probably see in some of the photos that I've put on the video that they kind of had the feel of The Walking Dead, which obviously was a line McFarlane tackled before. So I kind of think, yeah, he'd be right at home, tackling this, and with the enthusiasm he has in those videos, it would only benefit sort of the the brand and everything and the promotion of the film. Yeah, so that is my take on Love and Monsters on Netflix, available now to watch. If you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe. It all helps the channel. And until next time, please enjoy your flicks and figs. And one last thing, stay tuned to my channel, because the next couple of videos I'll be putting up will be some sort of, more well-known films and potential action figure lines to go with them. So until next time, enjoy your flicks and figs.